Hey. All right. What's up, Jeremiah? Mr. Rotz. Phil, Jeff, Brennan Joy. What's up, Nick? Bianca. Elson, Matthew. North is watching me. Heavy metal hot sauce. My man knows. Nelson. All right. Now we got 5 toes of Satan here. Can't even hold all these. Okay. All right. Probably go. Nah, hot sauce chunky tail. I'm not doing 2 at a time. I'll be doing 1, swapping them out like Hoffa and Sasquatch. I think we'll go for 25 minutes per sucker. All right. So what I'll do is open each one as I go. So nice 9 million Scoville cinnamon sucker. You got you 2. Yes, he does, Tim. He actually, I think he'll probably pop in pretty soon, probably. All right. So begins the journey. $25. So how's everybody doing? Thanks, Tim. Absolutely. Sucking on toes, Chris. long video. Well, sorry, Alec. I'll cut my hair. Hey, Missy. It's a little different from last time, I remember. But I was just casually eating it before. It's really weird leaving it in your mouth. It tastes like cinnamon candy. It's got heat. I wouldn't say the sucker itself, even though it has 9 million in it, I wouldn't say it's actually 9 million. Kind of reminds me of like a medium tincture. Like not insanely hot, but it's there. So that's 5 minutes down. That's technically the Toe of Satan challenge right there. It's fairly larger than I remember it being the first time, but oh well. I'd say if you like Frank, like the Red Hots, the little Red Hots candies, that's what it's like. So that's pretty good. I mean, it's obviously a lot hotter. Left Eye Pat, we are doing Toe of Satan. It's a 9 million Scoville sucker. My record right now is 1 hour and 10 minutes. Switching suckers periodically. So I'm going to make an attempt on that record. It's pretty much a professional cube. I mean, yeah, there are professional ones. It's just a nicer speed cube, basically. This one is a magnetic GAN 356. Heavy metal hot sauce. We'll see, Left Eye. I mean, it's a very long video of just like concentrated heat, so. It does feel funny when you leave it in one spot, but I think most candy kind of feels that way if you just left it there. Yeah, that's right, hot sauce, Jumpy Tim. It's just, it's so long, like. Rick, I am doing, I get 5 suckers. We're going to go 25 minutes of sucker, see what happens. Hey, Roger. Toes of Satan. Going for a record. I haven't seen Nelson's video yet, Rox. I think I don't know what his most recent one is. I don't know if I've seen it yet. The notification for it. In fact, shout out to Roger, Hot Damn Show. He provided one of these toes that I won on his 500 subscriber video, I believe. Tim, it's an hour and 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to get some made, Nelson. Your dirt bike does need one. Philip, that's pretty good. $50 Nemesis bars, maybe 2 or 3. That's a lot of chocolate. It's difficult because it's a large sucker. Tim, I would say heat scale. Put it like a 2 or 3 for me. I think it'd be a solid 7 or 8 for most people. Off the, at least for the first couple minutes. Maybe it would just build way too much for a lot of people, but Roger, I cannot do it blindfolded. I do not have that far enough look ahead yet. It would be nice. That was itch. What did you miss last night? What are you talking about? All right. So we're about 11 minutes into the Toe of Satan. That'll go off at 25 minutes, and I'll switch toads. Oh, yeah, I know, Tim. In fact, he even, dead mouth. Yeah, I know who you are, asshole. Yeah, Sasquatch said he was, he encouraged me to do it. He thinks he's got more in him and he wants to have me take it and then go take it back. Joshua, I'm doing the Toe of Satan, but I'm going for a record. So I got 5 of these. I'm shooting for over an hour and 10 minutes at least. This is the first sucker, Chris. That sounds good, Steve. Only 5. Yeah, 25 minutes apiece. I mean, I'm trying not to kill a whole day here. Left eye, I would say it's pretty well leveled off at this point. It kind of just feels the same. You're just kind of moving it around. It kind of feels like it's irritating my nose a little bit. Like, I don't know, something right here is just like bothering me. I don't know. I don't even know if it's related. Honestly, it's kind of localized where the sucker is, but you feel it more as you like, because it makes you drool a lot. So as you're sitting there swallowing your drool, it just, you feel it back here in the throat too. Roger, no, it didn't. I think it comes tomorrow. What's up, Harmon? Chris, it's a little warm in the house, but you know, whatever. It's only a 9 million Scoville sucker. Well, I'm sure Nemesis did say put them all in my mouth. Nemesis is a loon. Only 2 hours to go. Yeah. Starting to feel a little bit in the chest. All right, 10 minutes remaining. So we're at 15 minutes in on the first toe. You're right, left eye pad. I mean, that's kind of the way it is. Rick, probably doing it, I don't know, maybe this weekend. It's tough to get time to put together because it's going to be a long video. Like this one, I just was like, I got to jump in and do it real quick. Like today's the only day I'm going to have like 2 hours to sit here and kill. Josh, it is extract mixed into the candy when it's made. So there's 9 million Scoville mixed into the candy before it's hardened. Nah, that's cool, Roger. Get out there and hang out with your son. That's way more important. Video will be here later. Eight minutes remaining. I suppose we'll open the next one now. Wrap these up pretty good. Put these little black like sticky ties on. A little bit of a pain to get off. It's on YouTube right now, Joshua. It's going live. You'll see the comments. Pete, I think it is the plutonium. It doesn't. You can't taste it though, so I can't be sure. All right, so that guy is ready. Yeah, for sure. Left eye. I'll be here. It's gonna be a while. Play with the crazy cube. This thing slows me up so bad. I'm just specifically doing that because it seems to be what other people are doing for the record, Adam. And also because I think it's more of a volume thing. So, like at this point, it's starting to get smaller. So there's a point where it dwindles down and you're actually not getting too much heat before you'd start into another one. And either way, I figure it'd be a decent record, but I certainly intend to essentially do what other people are doing. That's because cell phones are better than computers sometimes. Randy Stover. I do believe it is either, yeah, it is a quarter. It does fit a 1/4 inch exactly. I did use it one time to take a screw out. Sorry, Chris, I'll talk louder. Can't do much about it. Yeah, so that's the ring there. Well, it's tough to focus, but it is a ring. It's not a wrench that was made into it, as far as I know. It'd be a really shitty looking wrench, I think. I suppose it's possible. Oh, Rick, that's probably because Facebook and YouTube, I got them next to each other, but the way my phone's sitting, the microphone on the bottom of the phone's probably messed up. So, Brad, four minutes left on the first sucker. A mechanic per se. I don't work. What's up, Brian? Buffering, no. Don't do that. Hit a little spot in my throat I haven't hit yet. That's funny. Yeah, I can feel this getting way smaller. 25 minutes is probably pretty close to finishing it anyways. There's going to be something on there, though. What's up, Brian? I'm legit starting to pick up just a little sweat. It's getting warm. What's up, Alec? Just about to switch suckers. About 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right. Joshua, you're the highlight of my day, too. Thanks, Brandon. All right, about 40 seconds to go. I don't know about them all, Tim. 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, 25 minutes kills it. It is obnoxious, Tim. I don't know why. Alec. Would be a lot cooler. Rick, you can find me on Facebook if you want to watch on there. Dustin Johnson. This video should be public right now. I hope it is. I should check that actually. Actually, I don't know if I can. Oh well. Maybe someone can tell me. Yeah, it's going on my Facebook along with this YouTube channel. Really does make like one spot just like go numb. Day 5. I think I did 6 on that video, Tim. I got a pile of empty tubes sitting over there. Total, I've done 13. For sure, Josh. We'll see when you get back, Hunter. It's a much slower moving cube. Talking about this one, Pete? You'll be all right. Calm down. Thanks, Michael. Yes, I am, Michael. Nice, Rick. Did you do a video of it? Rocks. Yes, you did, Alec. You ate that thing really quick. You didn't put it on YouTube either, Rick? I just think they're fun to watch. Tim, I don't know. I'm just going to go through the 5 suckers at 25 apiece, probably. Not bad, Rick. Congrats on getting through it. Well, I fed them beforehand, Kratos. I was not, they were getting wild. Filled the bowl up, and they were like, "Oh, okay, we'll be quiet now." I believe you, Chris. Michael, I've got 3 of them, so 2 or 3 probably. Nick, yeah, pretty much. It's peaks on the first, and everything just kind of starts feeling the same, going numb. I don't know. Oh, looks like my phone will probably die before I finish on Facebook. Yeah, that's a pretty common thing, Rick. You got to really put it on a full stomach, or you're gonna feel it. Or it's gonna come up. All right, 10 minutes in on the second tube, or second sucker, not tube. We were just talking about tubes. It almost wants to like stick to your teeth too. Tell you what though, it's keeping me warm. I am just sweating just a little bit. House isn't too hot either. But yeah, it's happening. It's happening. What's up, Wicked? All right, for sure, Nick. Rami, how's it going, buddy? All right. So I got 13 minutes to go on the second sucker. Number 2. So I still got these 3 to open up. It's too bad streaming doesn't let you play music in the background. That would at least help. copyright though. No, Matthew. You're crazy, bro. We'll see. Not this video. It's almost just getting uncomfortable just having a sucker in my mouth this long. Like it's a large sucker. I suspect so, Joshua. Wicked. I'm actually sweating a little bit. So we're about 15 minutes in on the second one, so that's about 40 minutes straight on the suckers so far. I actually am sweating a little. House is probably like 73 right now. Josh, I could run around, but then I'd be off camera. I could be like, it's hot. Does that work? Honestly, it's really not that bad of a flavor if you like cinnamon candy, which is, I don't know, I usually don't, but it's not bad. I don't know if Johnny's on. I haven't seen him today. I posted on Facebook earlier. I don't think he's here though. Could you really, Wicked? I can't taste it. It kind of just, I don't know. It's just cinnamon candy. I could see that. Maybe I'll taste it more as I get into these ones. All right, less than 10 minutes to go. Need to find an app with a black background timer. That way it doesn't need to light up the whole screen. Funny story, Joshua. The first sucker I did, I put habanero sauce on it. Not this video. First sucker ever in life. Is that on your YouTube, Wicked? There's a lot that I haven't gotten even around to looking at. Yeah, I can see that, Nick. See you're back, Melissa. Set. Calm and cool. That's weird, Nick. I've never done that challenge though. Yeah, I know it does, Joshua. But Gibson doesn't provide apples for work phones. I'll still check it out. Wicked, that's cool, man. For sure. Thanks, Tim. An orange kind of guy. Cool. Thanks, Wicked. Joshua. There's a few reasons, I'm sure. Thanks, Melissa. Rick, the fastest time I've hit is 21 seconds. I actually can't hit that time anymore since I'm out of practice. I average in the 30s. Sometimes it's in the 40s. Mostly I'm just sitting here just playing around with it. Matt. 5 minutes to go on the second sucker. Yep. Oh, sorry, Nick. My bad. I figured you were at least over 40, Rick. No, that's cool though. They're a little faster moving these days from the original ones. I've played with some original cubes, and those are hard to move. Like you're fighting it just to turn one side, as opposed to just that smooth flowing. So, Robbie. I don't have any new breakdancing moves. I don't have any old breakdancing moves. Dang all hot reviews. Going live in 30 minutes. That's what that notification was. All right, let's open the next one. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out afterwards, Nick. Look at his channel. Screw you, sucker. Of course, this one's all hard to open when I waited till the last 2 minutes to open it. There we go. At 3 minutes. Pick my nose. Nah, I don't think I could do that. Oh, I wish I could paint. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess I can kind of paint. I painted that when I was drunk. You can't see it on YouTube. Sorry. Rick, I'm trying. I want to go to Chicago. I don't think it's in the cards money-wise, though. Hunter. Some mornings are easier than others. I think after these ones, it won't be too bad. I can tell you that 6-2s is not a good time. All right. Mouth is starting to like kind of feel weird, dry. All right, I'll catch you later, Harmon. 1 minute 30. Put that down on YouTube too. Yeah, there we go. So we'll be switching when that goes off. My good old buddy Rick. What's up? Mr. St. John. That's true, Robbie. That's at least like probably a 9-10 hour drive. Maybe. I think Sacramento is what I'm thinking of, over the hill from Tahoe. Over Tahoe from Reno. Where's that San Jose? Let's see. Satan's Toe Jam. What's up, Jalen? What's up, Michael? I'm not going to try and pronounce that. I'll mess it up. I'm doing okay, Jalen. How are you? I am on the second sucker, and the alarm's about to go off to switch to the third. There it is. All right. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably a lot of autocorrect on that one. You know, proper spelling and all, Rick. Matthew, you're crazy, bro. Even I have intolerance for the heat. It's just it's these times things where you can't have anything to drink. It's difficult to get through. Thank you, Bianca. It might be more doable, Robbie. Chicago would be a ton of fun, but it's a bit of a trip. So we've gone 52 minutes now. 25 for each first one. 2 minutes in on this one. Creeping up on the record here. Honestly, Robbie, I'd want to go to all of them. That would be dope. Just go around and meet everyone. Rick. That would make Kat feel pretty bad, I'm sure. I am in Nevada, Rick. I'm sorry, Josh. I hope you're at least enjoying your cigar and whiskey. Damn, how long is your Japan trip, Robbie? Yeah, you're a little closer there, Rick. No, I haven't, Jalen. I'm just swapping suckers. Yeah, that's a hard trip altogether, Michael. Just getting over here. It's probably expensive as hell. Oh yeah, Robbie. Where'd you order from? I can tell you my pattern. It's nothing special. Suppose I do probably move a little quick though. Okay, that's pretty cool though, Robbie. That's some cool stuff to visit. Brian's got good peppers. I'm gonna try some from him next. Good variety. I have not had ghost pepper ketchup left eye. It actually sounds like it might be good. I do use ketchup on like hot dogs and stuff occasionally. All right. So 20 minutes to go. Third sucker. So that means we are at 55 minutes right now. Can't even rely on the YouTube count. It's like halfway off. It'd be cool, Robbie. I don't know if I don't know how into spicy food the Japanese are, but it's probably there. I think Thai is more likely to find your way though. I agree, Left Eye. It's good to support local. Thanks, Jalen. What's up, Brandon? Yeah, that's gonna be cool, Robbie. I'm looking forward to it. Curious to see how well you do. Yeah, Rick, I just started it, like really getting into it, I guess. Probably with the Tuba Terror back in December. I mean, there's some older videos, but I don't know, they were kind of boring. I don't know. I don't like myself on camera. I'm surprised I do this, honestly. Does it hurt at all? I feel the burn. It just doesn't hurt, I would say. Like, to me, it's just kind of hovering around 3 3 or 4 maybe. Oh, that's cool, Robbie. I hope you do find it. I think you're gonna love Moab. That's a super good bar. The white chocolate and the caramel go so well together. That's a good balance, Rods. I also like watching people suffer from heat, but I like watching people finish their challenges too. So, James, Mr. Schneider. What's up, Hugo? So, doing the Toe of Satan. Robbie, I would say do the Chili Cheddar Nightmare before the Tube of Terror. 3 toes in the mouth. We're on the 3rd Toe of Satan right now. We are almost, what's the timer? We're 9 minutes into the 3rd sucker. Means we're at 59 minutes so far. I know you do, Matt. Yeah, I agree, Nick. CCN first. I think the tube is still hotter. CCN is just volume of chocolate, but you get the same amount of time. But I think the peanuts kick a lot more. So lofty. I'll make sure I read that right. Interestingly enough, Nelson, speaking of Catfish Cooley, he's the reason I started using a cube in my videos. I had already been solving it, but I got the idea from him. I was like, it's a decent way to pass time. Thanks, Lofty. Catfish Cooley was hilarious, though. I mean, he's probably playing it up. I've seen him worse, but you're right, Left Eye. It'll probably be a long time before I eat a sucker of any kind ever. This is crazy. Like, it's just a lot. Heck yeah, Robbie. Do it. We just crossed over 1 hour, Tim. We're at an hour and a minute right now. There's a lot of warmth just like right here. Like, this is the opposite of like doing the other challenges where it's a lot of it hits your stomach. This is just heat sitting right here. Yep, the birds are quiet. I fed them and they're just chilling. Finally. I agree, Bianca. Catfish was hilarious, though. Toe of Satan is the dick of Satan. No, you didn't miss too much, Brad. We are coming up on the record, though. I haven't seen that, Nick, but that's probably pretty hilarious. Any second now. Left eye. Yeah, I I kind of built up too, and I wasn't even initially trying to get into hot foods. Like I've always eaten spicy food for sure, but I more or less got asked why I never cried, never had snot, eating spicy food with my wife. So what happened is I decided to start trying things. So I started off with ghost peppers. Yes, I am, Michael. Can't let suckers go to waste. So I started off with ghost peppers with my buddy Rick St. John, hanging out, and tried one fried. I tried a couple. Yeah, it's a little red. I tried a few raw. And I was like, all right, not getting the reaction. I was like, well, maybe Reapers will do it differently. So I ordered dried Reapers because it's hard to find fresh Reapers unless you know growers. And then tried a few of those. I was like, all right, well, whatever. So that's about the time I started watching Johnny Scoville on YouTube. And I saw him, I think it was when he did the Pure Evil. For sure, Lofty. So he had the Pure Evil, and he did like 20 drops or something. And he was like, crazy head eye, I guess. So it's like, all right, Johnny seems to have really high tolerance. Maybe I'll do well with. My phone's dying. Maybe Pure Evil will do something. So I ordered 9.6 mil Pure Evil, and that's when I started to. I did 10 drops, and I started to realize like it ain't happening. Chug a bottle of Pure Evil, good lord, that would hurt. The only cramps I've ever gotten from Pure Evil. Lives up to the name. Thanks, Bianca. I guess I do okay. All right. So in 3 minutes, we will hit the hour and 10-minute mark where the record is set by eating with Sasquatch. Sadly, the Facebook feed is probably going to die because it's at 5% now. And of course, YouTube is buffering, so awesome. John's got a couple videos where he was tore up. You just gotta find them. I think one involved some chocolate boulas, one involved a few Reapers. One, he got tinctures before he really knew what tinctures were. That was pretty good. Plutonium tore him up good. 3 tubes got him. Well, he tells people all the time, you know, he's just chilly head, doesn't have the highest tolerance. He's just having fun. I don't know if I have the highest tolerance. Maybe, maybe not. Whatever. We're out here having fun. All right. So when this timer hits 5 minutes, we're at the official 1 hour, 10-minute record on Squatch's channel. Oh no, he does say a lot of things are pretty low, but there's a few videos where he was like 8, 9. I think one video Johnny said to 10, but I'd have to go find that to confirm. I really feel like that was a momentous occasion. That's probably true, Nick. I wonder if there's other people and they're just not into spice. They just have a weird tolerance, but they don't care. That's a good plan, Left Eye. Building up slowly is a good way to go about it. Crying and squealing. No, Johnny, he doesn't cry and squeal. He kind of just starts like getting crazy cap high and like just like he just gets that endorphin rush from hell. You'll have to let me know how the habanero goes, Left Eye. Melissa's back. What's up, Scott? All right. We're 30 seconds past the record. Give or take. For an hour, 10 minutes, 30 seconds. Scott, I don't know if I have enough suckers to make it. Oh, I guess I do. Yeah, it'd probably be exactly 2 hours. Brad, that was your first challenge, huh? Greg, I'm already at an hour and 11 minutes now, buddy. Happy New Year. That's a good plan, Brad. Did it pretty well. I don't have cramps right now, but I do everything on a generally full stomach just to make sure. It's a good way to plan for it, at least. Just eat a big meal before you do stuff. Granted, you gotta know how much space you need for whatever you're eating, too. So if you were to like less than 3 minutes. So if you were to like eat a pound of chocolate, you gotta have more space than eating some suckers. Squatch was at an hour and 10 minutes. So we are. Chili Beast is awesome too. He's not kicking around anymore, but he did some insane stuff. This, oh, the wrapper they put on is crazy. Works. Got a minute and a half to go. Move on to the fourth sucker. We're at like coming up on an hour and 15. What's up, Chuck, dude? Thank you, Nick. That's exactly what happened, Robbie. Voicemail. Phone's gonna die too. I'm a little disappointed in that. That's true, Alex. But people prefer live videos to prove things as opposed to recorded videos where they think you mess with things. Probably at the end I will, Chuck. All right, about to switch suckers. I agree, Left Eye. The interaction is nice. All right. You're right, Josh, but what are you gonna do? That's not a bad idea, Alex. Take this video, condense it, upload it as well. What are we at? What are we at? 2%. Oh boy, no. I agree, Left Eye. It's actually it's pretty good. It's a pretty good community. Phone's usually not too bad, but I didn't think to charge it today. I killed it, and now tell you what. I don't want to leave video. That sucks. Tell you what. Give me just a second. See if we can keep the I think that's a fair fair assumption. Scotch bonnets are really good, regardless. Robbie, they are portable, but I grabbed the YouTube camera instead, so that's a solid feed. Now my phone won't die. Hey. Throwing some funky Scotch bonnets, Rox. Oh, where are we at? Hour and 20 minutes so far. If you have a Gmail, Robbie, you technically have a YouTube login. Just falls all under the Google umbrella. Rats. Rick, I'm not sure. I'll probably have 5 suckers if I do 25 minutes apiece. That'll put us at 2 hours. I think I have that right. That's a good challenge. Get burnt up and start doing math. Yeah, no, it's 2 hours, 5 minutes. That's not bad. Yeah, Michael got it. That's the plan, Josh. Chew them all up at the end. You got a few of them there. I don't know if I can set my phone up now that it's charging. That's annoying. It's positioned vertically, so now the charger is plugged in. Inconvenience. Mr. Wilson. For sure, Alex. If you do it after I'm done, I'll come check it out. If not, I'll see it later, Robbie. I am sweaty, bruh. Where are we at? About 8 minutes into the 4th sucker. Sean, what's up? Left eye, yeah, it's pretty much just sitting at the same heat level now. It's just like numbness that I'm moving around, like a burning. Like it's numb here, starts running over here, move the sucker there. I don't know. It's just an uncomfortable, like, overall burn / numb / annoyance. Three to four, Alec. 3 to 4. Mm-hmm. Let it rub. All right. Coming up on an hour and 25. Let's do that. For sure, Rick. See you, man. Almost the whole foot. What's up, Joel? We're an hour and 25 minutes now, Joel. I am warm. It's the fourth one, Sean. Joel, number 4. I got one more. Nathan, I am on the 4th sucker. We're at an hour and 26 minutes, give or take. Oh, yeah, Michael, that's awesome. Hope you made that order worth your while. Yeah, I saw it, Sean. 12 hours. 2 hours is good. 2 hours and 5 minutes. Just for you, Joel. Just for you, my buddy. All right. So we got just under 13 to go. Tim, we are at an hour and 28 minutes. Joel. Ooh la la. All of it, Alec. I put all of it. We are sitting on a new record so far. Keep going. What's up, JT? For sure, Left Eye. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping in. Roger. Greg, no, at this point, it unfortunately does not. Damn. For sure, Alec. All right. 8 minutes to go on this one. Screwed it all up. Bianca. Roger, I'm on the fourth sucker right now. Yeah, 7 minutes to go. And we'll start the fifth one. Nick. Hey. Wow, since I don't have one-handed. Corey, I am at hour 35. Yeah, that's about right. 1 hour 35 minutes so far. All right, less than 5 minutes to go. Wicked, probably about 29 minutes to go. I don't know how. You know what? You're just gonna have to be sideways. Sorry, guys. Rotate my device. You're just gonna have to wait a second. I gotta open my sucker. Catch you later, Jalen. Just over 3 minutes to go. Excuse me. I figured this one would probably be all right, Jalen. But I appreciate those thoughts for sure. I'm looking forward to Sasquatch taking this record back. I think that'll be a fun one. All right, minute and a half. Swap suckers. Catch the tail end of it. I think just because he cleared the record by a comfortable few minutes, he said that he wanted to stop while he had more in him, just in case, though. So if someone else did take it, he could come back and do it again. He kind of just went into it. Roger. Roger, you're making that YouTube money now. We know you make like 30 grand a month. Come on. Corey, I'm gonna have to tell you it's probably a solid 0.4. I'm gonna run out of suckers at about 2 hours and 5 minutes, Brandon. I do what I can, Nelson. I do what I can. Roger. Those beginning stages are funny, huh? Break 1/5 second. We're at about an hour 42. That's about right. Hour 42. Yeah, for sure, Wicked. You gotta catch up, man. Some important stuff is happening right now. Rick, yes, this is about an hour and 45 in, so we're about 35 minutes past the record. All right, 20 to go. That's it. Kind of am just. We're coming up on 2 hours. The chats have slowed down a little. That would be pretty intense, Greg. Probably just gonna chew them up and eat them now. Just because I'm getting tired. And my wife will be home right about the time that this finishes. Box was pretty warmed up for a lot of that video for sure. Says he's got more in him. He's gonna come back for this record. It's gonna be good. I don't know, Nelson. I think Squatch has a determination in him, at least for this one. Kenny James, what's up? Nelson. Thanks, Greg, man. Champs, right? Oh. Martin's a great dude. I love watching Martin. I think he's a genuinely entertaining dude to talk to. I did G6 tubes. I have a suspicion that won't get broken, but if someone does it, hell yeah, more power to them. Actually, it's not bad, Roger. It's not bad at all. Forget that I need to talk right at the camera for you. I think it helps you because of lip reading. Michael, have you ever been in a pep reading contest? No, I haven't, and I want to. I think I'd do well. I'm not doing Corey's toe at all. Yeah, stomach is okay. The sucker, I don't know, I feel like as long as you're on a full stomach, it's really not too bad because it's a really long and drawn out. There we go. Michael, I actually really want to. I actually would love to go for a Guinness record. Not too good at speed eating, so I'll have to practice speed eating peppers, but I think a Guinness plaque on the wall would be dope. It's getting dark in here. Alexa, lights on.
Okay.
I am, Kenny. I'm sweating for maybe an hour now. Just kind of hanging there. What's up, Jacob? Where are we at now? Oh, hour and 50 minutes. 1 hour, 50 minutes. $14 to go. That's kind of how I feel about it too, Rick. I'd like to see a Guinness record of who can just eat the most in one sitting, because I think that's more of a challenge than speed eating. Yes, Roger. Alexa. Jacob, target time, we're going to be sitting about 2 hours and 5 minutes. I think that's a good title for it. Satan's Foot. For those of you on YouTube, Roger says he has Siri, Google, Alexa, and Annalyn. They all still have a hard time understanding him. Annalyn is his wife. Roger is a hot damn show, for those of you who are the uninformed about his real name. All right. Coming up on an hour 55. I agree, Nelson. Roger is fantastic. Because the Nemesis. The Nemesis is a fantastic thing. I think it's pretty awesome. It's a very weird feeling inside your cheek. I don't even know how to describe it. No tears. Less than 10 minutes to go. We'll hit 2 hours, 5 minutes. Get some rest, Rick. Hopefully you can. 5 hours, that's pretty soon. Well, it's about time you showed up, Sean. Ugh. All right. So just over 8 minutes to go. Nah, Kenny. Got 4 of them here. So it took 5 to get to this point. Getting thirsty. Kenny. If I had more to go, but I don't have any more suckers, Sean, I'm probably just gonna not do this again. Yes, Kenny, it's a raw numbness all at once. It's a very odd feeling. Oh, we're at 2 hours 58 minutes, or 1 hour 58 minutes. 1 hour 58 minutes. I'm out of suckers, Kenny. I just got little like pieces now. Best bet, Kenny. Just do the sucker. Just keep doing challenges. People will come. All right. Two hours. 5 minutes to go. And we'll just chew them up and call it good. manager shows up just after the 2-hour mark. Sounds like management. Go to your ice. Summer, buddy. Just over 2 hours now. It's all good. Unpacking is important. Leaving those boxes around is just no good. Fragacuda. Heat level. Kind of just sitting at like a 4. Like it's not doing anything anymore. It's just endurance now. Hampshire. You're home. You were just in Florida for like 10 years. About 2 minutes to go. Or 3 months. Whatever. Nice. A little over a minute to go. Satan's pleasure. Just eat it now, Kenny. Eat the toe of Satan with Satan's pleasure. Cool. Or yes, it'll be here before the 15th, so that counts for our deadline. Ooh, I love prizes. I do. Yes, I am, Jeff. For less than a minute. And then I'll go. Boy, Cody. You'll get through the sucker, then you eat the chocolate. You're good, man. Don't do the chocolate first. Don't make the sucker hard. Gonna get fire hose? Probably. Fire hose is always good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 hours, 5 minutes. It's almost more like chewy candy than crunchy at this point. I think there's some things missing there, yeah. I have some receptors, but I'm not. I mean, chewing these up, do you even count that? I don't even know. We'll just leave it at 2 hours, 5 minutes and call that good. That's interesting, though. Biting into them. Now I feel a burn across the front of the tongue. That's crazy. 8 hours straight. I don't want to do 8 hours of this. Good Lord. My mustache is sticky. That sucks. Yeah, the one I had in my mouth before, it's almost chewy. Justin. That would be funny. It was a long time to have sugar and cinnamon. I don't know, all around. It's just hard having a sucker like that. Three to four Rami. Jeff, it does taste like hot tamales, or more like little red hots. It's more like a hard candy, but it's about the same, yeah. Somebody send this to Hoffa Chaos. Later, Kenny. Chewing it up really is making it hotter, though. It's interesting. Like, I didn't feel it till now. When I started chewing these up, I feel it across the front and sides of my tongue now. I agree, Michael. That was the goal. want to give him a strong nudge. There they are. Wow. All that, and now this is the hottest part of the whole challenge. It's crushing these up. It's impressive. I appreciate you burning with me, Rots. The last piece is pretty large. Probably a toenail. This is my bird cage, Munson. What's up, Dark? Bella? Whichever one of you is controlling the Heat 101 channel right now. How's it going, guys? Just ate 5 of them. Took 2 hours and 5 minutes. So I'm excited for Squatch to come back. It's gonna be a good one. All right. Five toes up and down. So concludes the toe of Satan. I'm not doing this again. I don't want to do this again. My whole mouth feels raw. It's a good description. Raw. A lot of love. Whoa. I'm going to get off live. Close Facebook there. All right, everyone. Don't make me RTX jelly. I don't want RTX. I don't want that. All right, guys. Seriously, though, the hottest part of this whole challenge was literally chewing up these last 5 bits. And suddenly, like, the front of my tongue was on fire. I don't know. I don't know how I'm at 275. I mean, kind of where we're at. Look at that. Good timing. Wipes home. All right. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for watching. A lot of you stuck around the whole time. It's been fantastic. And I will catch you all later.